Healthy Snacks Meals in the building.
I wasn't even thinking about me being on the show. I wanted to produce something for them.
Cool celebrity. Like if I went to the mall and stuff, people like, oh,
The thing was, I didn't even know that anybody ever thought I was ugly.
We look like twins almost.
Okay.
She really wouldn't be able
Covering any more subjects related. So that's why you got the raw reaction. This is pathetic. It's pathetic. Welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. It's your girl Sweet Pea, and I am back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the Sweet Pea Diaries. Be sure to like this video, share this video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. So we are back. I had to do a quick system update. There was something going on with my system, so I had to get that updated, which was why I could not screen share. So I did that really quickly. Yes, Lynn, every time that beat dropped, we start to twerk, honey. If you guys could see what I was doing when the music was playing, you would be laughing. Every time my beat dropped, it always makes you twerk. Girl, it makes me dance too. We love it. Hey, Cocoa Butter Barbie, everybody checking in. Hey, Monica. Hey, Alice. Everybody, yes, share this content. Comment, subscribe, join membership. Yes. We are back. Yes, Nikki, we are back. So we're just going to dive right into it. Tasha K is out here walking. Y'all, we don't know why she's walking. But I don't know why. She probably think that, she out here winning. But, girl, she was spotted in Florida walking. And this what she doing, child.
Yeah, ho, yeah, I know that you can talk. You talking all this shit, but let me see if you can walk. Let me see you walk. Yeah, ho, yeah, I know that you can talk. You talking all this shit, but let me see if you can walk.
Wow.
I'm a big step. Bitch, let me see you walk.
It's a little, I'm going to see if I can get that to not be lagging so much because, honey, she was doing it in slow motion anyway. So even though it's lagging on my computer, it's really actually slow on Instagram. So let me see if I can get that so it doesn't actually lag, child, because you couldn't tell that half for nothing. She thought she was walking, child. She out here, y'all know how Tasha is. Maybe I can see, let's see. But, it wouldn't surprise me that, she's, thinking that in some kind of way because the case is now at a jury trial, there's a date, so maybe she thinks that, she's got something going on, but girl, no. I don't know where, no. But let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see. We're going to do it like this. We're going to do it like this.
Yeah, ho, yeah, I know that you can talk. You talking all this shit, but let me see if you can walk. Let me see you walk. Yeah, ho, yeah, I know that you can talk. You talking all this shit, but let me see if you can walk. Walking like I'm talking, I'm a big step. Bitch, let me see you walk. y'all know the short talk. You talking all this shit, but let me see if you can walk. Let me see you walk. Y'all know the sugar talk. You talking all this shit, but let me see if you can walk. Walking like I'm talking, I'm a bitch step. Let me see you walk. Y'all know the short talk. You talking all this shit, but let me see if you can walk. Let me see you walk. Y'all know the sugar talk. You talking all this shit, but let me see if you can walk.
Now I will give Tasha a strong, I give her a strong 6 for the confidence. It's the confidence, just trying to make yellow work on a body like that, on titties sagging like that, on a stomach hanging out like that. I'm gonna give her a strong 6 for the confidence. This is, and I'm not trying to bring down another black woman. Please, I don't want anybody to think that, because Tasha, yes, Alicia, she is in love with herself. And I'm going to give her a strong C, a 6 for the confidence and the, that confidence level to actually pull that off. You got anything that you do in life, you have to be confident to be able to pull it off. Now, one thing I will say, when you wear an outfit, it needs to be, it should not be ill-fitting. That is the worst mistake that you can ever, that is a fashion don't. To wear a garment that is ill-fitting to your body. Now, you look in the mirror and you claim that you got a stylist and all this. Some of the things that she dresses you in, or that you dress yourself in, it don't go. You have to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and see that it was ill fitting. It's not fitting your body right. It's, your breasts they're not pulled up. That type of shirt, you at least should try to wear a bra that is strapless, or if you're going to wear that type of shirt, you need to tie that knot a little tighter, so that way your breasts can be more supported. You need to pull them up, sis. They shouldn't just be, they're just exposed. I mean, the confidence, honey, you can't tell her shit. She is just out here walking. You couldn't tell her shit. So even though I don't like the look, even though it's something that I would not wear personally, Tasha's body is just built bad. She just has a bad built shape. It's just not, it doesn't fit right. And it's like, you got to be able to see that in the mirror, but you want to be so bad. This is why I tell people, when she came out saying that y'all thought that shit was a joke about the BBL, about her teeth and BBL surgery, body surgery, and she's saying, no, I would never have that. Tasha is toying around with the idea of having plastic surgery. She wants her body done. She very much so would want her titties done. What woman that is, pushing middle age, what woman would not want her titties to sit up straight and wear clothing like that? She wants to be able to wear clothing like that. She want to be able to wear the type of shit she see Cardi B wearing. So if she proves it every time with, you got a video of you walking with a fucking halter top on, that with no damn bra. Like, that's a fashion don't. It is ill-fitting. Your breasts are exposed for the saggy, dirty pillows that they are. Like Sean say, them musty titties, them musty titties. Pull them up, sis. Pull them up. Pull them up. Girl, she just out here in Florida. And then I was looking at the shoes. I said, now what type of fucking shoes did she have on? If she was going to carry the Louis bag with the yellow outfit, The least she could have did was have some Louis sandals on. She had some Walmart, Kmart aisle sandals. I mean, not even Louis slides. Now, you could say maybe they are Louis slides and we just don't see the emblem. But if you were going to have a Louis purse on and you were going to be out here walking like that, I would have had on some Louis sandals, period. And I'm not dragging another, I'm not trying to drag anyone because I'm not that type of person. I just tell you what I see. Boom, it don't look right. It's a no for me, sis. It does not fit your body accurately. It doesn't tell the picture of what your body really is. To me, I think Tasha needs to wear dresses. If she would wear sundresses, like, dresses that are long, she would look better in things like that. She tries to wear things to show off her body. She's always trying to put on something tight, always trying to put on something revealing, trying to look like the women that she always speaking ill of, trying to look like a thought. You always talking about a stripper bitch. You always talking about people like that, but you always out here trying to look like that. You need to dress like the mother, the middle-aged woman that you are. You are not a young girl. You are not a teenager. You are not a young adult. You are a middle-aged woman. You have children. You got the middle-aged woman body. No matter how much you run on that treadmill, no matter how much exercise you do, it's not going to change the fact that you are box shaped. Your body is shaped like a box. It's built like a box. So you would have to have some type of surgical enhancement in order to get that look that you're looking for. Tasha does not understand that clothing is not going to give her the body that she's looking for. You can wear all types of tight clothes and all types of, sexy outfits, but it is not going to give you that image and that body that you're looking for. You, my dear, will need plastic surgery. You, my dear, will need body enhancements because you're shaped like a box. It's not going to give you curves. It's not going to give you what you're looking for. So you got to get them titties done. You're going to have to get that BBL. You're going to have to get that. And if you're trying to go for these looks, the clothing, no one can just put on an outfit and you look like what you see that mannequin look like. You're not going to look like that. You have to get clothes that fit your body stature and fit your build. That is not it. And yellow is not a good color on your skin tone. Pinks, purples, peaches, those type of colors will look well on you. Not yellow. Like this plum colored lipstick, that looks good on your skin tone. The pink lipstick, that looks good on your skin tone. But my dear, yellow does not go with brown skinned women or darker complected women. I'm just giving you some fashion tips. And if you do have a stylist, she needs to be fired. If you're out here in Miami walking around looking like that, you need to fire her. Now, for the sake of time, we're going to move right on along. The court has finally, they're moving along with this court date, this jury trial. They're pushing for September 10th. They're going to begin jury selection. All right. On the 17th and the 16th, we have some documents that were added to Tasha's case file. So let me show you that real quick and I'll break it down, let you know what it means, and then we'll get out of here. All right, so here we go. Civil jury calendar commencing the following dates in courtroom 1705 of the Richard B. Russell Federal Building, 75 Ted Turner Drive, Southwest Atlanta, Georgia. The Honorable William M. Ray II presiding. So if anyone is in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, if you want to attend this trial, you are more than welcome to. It is open to the public. Most court hearings are open to the public. I'm thinking about taking my vacation around this time, and I might just pop up and show my face. So attorneys should report at 9 a.m. and jury selection will begin at 9:30 a.m. with trials then beginning the same day or the subsequent business days. Any request for continuances must be filed as a motion. The court has modified its courtroom procedures in response to the COVID-19 epidemic to include requiring the use of face masks, shield barriers, and distance seating. Attention to all counsel. The court requires you to provide to the courtroom deputy clerk 3 copies of your exhibits and witness list at the start of trial for use by the court and clerk during the trial. The list shall contain an identifying description of each exhibit to the right of the exhibit numbers. The list shall be double-spaced with approximately 1.5 inches of space the left of the exhibit numbers for court use. Additionally, the court requires electronic filing of your requests to charge prior to the beginning of the trial calendar and no later than noon unless otherwise directed by the court after this notice. If you see they have that in red because the judge is saying to Tasha's lawyers, this is the time that you must submit your documentation electronically. No later than after that. No, we're not going to allow nothing late. You're not going to be told that you're not allowed to do this, and then you do it anyway, like you did with the response to summary judgment. So this is basically, the rules for the exhibits. Counsel are reminded of our local rules, custody of trial exhibits. Any exhibit larger than 8.5 by 11 will be returned to the counsel. So Tasha, your attorneys, they need to follow directions. If it's larger than 8.5 by 11, it will be returned. Counsel should plan to pick up their exhibits immediately after the close of court on the day of the verdict. LR 79.1 has changed in regard to oversized and non-documentary exhibits and states in part, oversized and non-documentary original exhibits will be returned to the parties at the conclusion of the hearing or trial, except for audio and video files. So I thought audio and video files, I thought they were accessible to the public. This is proving right here that they're not accessible to the public. We're still looking for Tasha K and a wino to come up on the StreamYard and show us where we can get the link to the audio and the visual of the Zoom hearing. It says right here, except for audio and video files. They will not be turned. They're not going to be listed as original exhibits. They're going to be giving back to the parties within 10 days following the conclusion of a trial or hearing. All parties must file photographs or other appropriate reproductions of oversized and non-documentary physical or demonstrative exhibits tendered as evidence at the trial or any hearing unless otherwise ordered by the court. This is just a lot of information telling them how to submit and how to retract their documents. But I found that this was interesting, that the judge actually requested that Tasha's lawyers resubmit something again. I'm going to give you that really briefly. On the 16th of this week, which was the 16th was Wednesday, it says jury, they had the jury selection set for Friday, September 10th at 9:30 a.m. in ATL courtroom, 1705, before Judge William M. Ray II. Attorney should report at 9 a.m. However, the next day, the court ordered defendant Kibi to refile document number 117 and the supporting exhibits under seal in accordance with the court sealed filing procedure. I'm going to read that again. The court orders defendant Kibi to refile document 117 and the supporting exhibits under seal in accordance with the court's sealed filing procedure. So if anyone knows what that means, the judge is asking Tasha K's attorneys to resubmit the answer to the summary judgment. There were some evidences and whatever evidences that Tasha wanted the judge to look at in consideration of this summary judgment. He is asking them to refile it, to resubmit it. Obviously, it wasn't submitted correctly the first time around. Obviously, it made no sense. Obviously, the judge is not able to understand what it is they want him to consider with this summary judgment. So he is asking for it to be submitted again. He's asking for it to be refiled because obviously he's not able to understand what it is they filed the first time. So whatever Tasha wanted to be considered in response to Cardi B's summary judgment motion, the judge is asking Tasha K's lawyers to refile it again. And that's obvious to us. We all heard Tasha's attorney during the last, summary judgment, the hearing, in response to every question that the judge had. She couldn't articulate her thoughts and her ideas clearly. She clearly stumbled. She clearly was unprepared. And she clearly was uneducated when it came to what it is that is going to take place with this defamation lawsuit. The judge was, asking her, how are you going to get these video evidences submitted as evidence? Obviously, some of these shouldn't even be submitted as evidence. And traditionally, such video evidence is usually not submitted or allowed to be submitted. Tasha wants to submit videos of Cardi B, the Pornhub supposedly videos of Cardi B inserting a beer bottle into her private. This is how this case is going to go. The summary judgment that Cardi B, her team, issued to the court, requesting that Tasha does not talk about Cardi B, anyone associated with Tasha does not talk about Cardi B, all those hundreds of videos be taken down that are relating to Cardi B, and Cardi B is asking for at least $75,000 or more in damages. I'm going to tell you how this is going to go. Cardi B is going to win this lawsuit. She already won, but Tasha wanted it to be dragged out because in Tasha's mind, when we reported on that summary judgment, she was like, how the fuck did the Sweet Pea Diaries get a hold of that document? She had not even seen it yet. As I keep letting people know with this case, it is not easy to break down legal documents. It's not easy to explain legal paperwork in a YouTube video and make it entertaining. Try to not make it sound mundane and try to get the audience to understand and follow what we are saying. It's not easy to do that. The fact that we do this and we cover it, we should just get a high five just for that. We should just get 100% for effort just for doing that. We have continued to stay on this case and break it down. If it was left up to Tasha and Wiley, Tasha would be won. She done won. She wins. Everybody is a fool for even suggesting that Tasha K could be losing if we left it up to Tasha and Wiley. But we all know that there is no way that a jury is going to look at those videos of Tasha K going at Cardi's neck, calling her herpes B, being defiant on camera. Everyone is going to see the nasty looks, the nasty disposition, everything that is going to be presented to the jury, Tasha is going to lose big time. She is hoping that there's going to be jurors that don't like Cardi B, don't like her because of the type of music that she raps about and the seductive and the provocativeness of her songs. She's hoping to get middle-aged to older-aged women as a jury selection. But newsflash, it is going to be a selection of your peers. They're going to be your peers. So they're going to be 38, 39, 40-year-old women that are still in the know, that still are into R&B. They might be Cardi fans. They're not going to be old-ass women that, you know, don't like rap music, that don't like to hear women cussing and talking about their vaginas and all of that. It's going to be a jury of your peers. They're going to be your age. Some of them might be winos. Some of them might be people that even know you on YouTube. And they're going to have to tell the truth. They're not going to lie for you. They're going to have to be honest, and they're going to have to admit that what the fuck you did on YouTube was wrong. I don't understand how you can even sit here and fight the fact that you called this woman herpes B, like the judge said. Calling her herpes B, is that not saying that she had herpes? You think you can talk everything your way out of everything? You think that you're able to manipulate everyone with words? But you should be ashamed of yourself as a Black woman. You are misrepresenting and what Black women are. The whole persona that they have of us, that all we do is bicker, cackle, and cackle like hens, you're feeding into that stereotype by doing what you do on a daily basis. You're always in people's fucking business. You're always slandering people, defaming people's character. What you did to Cardi B is wrong, and you absolutely deserved to be sued. So the way this is going to go, they're going to sign that summary judgment, even if the case continues in court, because a summary judgment can still be signed. That motion got to be answered to. What do you think? That summary judgment is just going to go away? That is a motion that has to be still answered to. Cardi B's attorneys entered that as a motion. So the judge has to consider it and he has to answer to it. So you actually think that the summary judgment and what they were asking for, that is not acceptable? That it is acceptable. The judge is not going to look at that summary judgment and say, oh no, we're not going to give her any money. We're not going to tell her to take the videos down because she was talking about Cardi B. They're going to look at that. They're going to look at those videos. They're going to look at everything in writing. And they're going to compare it to your disposition in those goddamn videos. And the judge is going to absolutely rule in Cardi B's favor. So just because this is drawn out for 2 years, you winos can think that Tasha's going to spank this case all you want. You can stay in delusion and in denial all you want, but we have to consider the facts. We have to take out who we like in this equation. We got to take out Tasha K fans and Cardi B fans, and we have to err on the side of what is right and what is wrong. Cardi B, as a woman, as a mother, and as a wife, did not deserve to be slandered and ridiculed in this way. Cyberbullying is terrible, and it should not be allowed. If you want to publish your content, by all means, publish your celebrity content, but you do not have to hit below the belt. And Star Marie, everyone is asking about Star Marie. Star Marie was removed from this case. Cardi B dropped the charges against Star Marie because Star Marie left and went on about her business, and she stopped talking about Cardi B. If Tasha had did the same thing, that would have happened as well. Cardi probably would have let this go. But what did Tasha do? She stayed on the shit because she needs the clicks and views. If you guys look at Tasha's numbers, Tasha doesn't do the volume that she used to do. She needs material. She's running. She's constantly chasing after sensationalized stories. So that's how this is going to go. There's really nothing that we need to drag out in this video. Tasha is wrong. The summary judgment is still going to be signed. It is a motion that has to be answered to. In the motion, Cardi is requesting that the videos come down, that Tasha be made to not be allowed to talk about her, Tasha's affiliates, her children, her husband, her workers, any motherfucking body affiliated with Tasha K cannot be talking about Cardi B. That is a reasonable request on behalf of Cardi B. Cardi B being the international celebrity and name that she is, that is not irrational or inconceivable that those videos can come down. They absolutely, it is a rational request and it will be granted. Tasha is going to lose this lawsuit. It doesn't matter if it's put in front of a jury. What Tasha is hoping is that it's placed in front of a jury and a jury says, at the end of the day, could a reasonable person, that is what you guys have to remember. They are wanting to say, can a reasonable person look at that video and think that it was Cardi B? If the jury says, yes, a reasonable person can look at that and think it was Cardi B, then just on that, then they would say, okay, well, maybe she thought it was her. But that has nothing to do with the herpes, the HPV comment, and the cheating on Offset. Now, how are you going to get away with the other 3 charges, the other 3 accusations? You might be able to slither your snake ass out of the beer bottle situation and the beer bottle comment, but how the fuck are you going to explain the herpes B and the HPV and she cheated on Offset? How the fuck are you going to explain that? Were you there? Did you see her cheat on Offset? Hell no. And Cardi took a fucking HPV and a herpes test and she is negative. So if she had it and you believe, like your lawyer said, yes, judge, we believe that to be true. You have to be able to prove that. You have to be able to prove that you thought those statements were true, that what you said, you thought it was true. You had evidence supporting that this woman had herpes, HPV, and that she cheated on her husband. So how the fuck are you going to explain that? How are you going to try to persuade the jury on that? So at the end of the day, we have to take out our personal feelings. We have to take out who we don't like and who we like in the situation. And we have to put ourselves in the shoes of Cardi B. Would you want someone to be on social media and you are an international superstar? And we all know that Cardi is already sensitive. She's very sensitive when it comes to her image. She doesn't like people criticizing her, talking about her in any kind of way. We all know that, hey, that's just the way the ball bounces sometimes. People are not going to like you, but you go too far when you now make it a ridiculing thing, when you make it a cyberbully attack, and you make money off of me as well. You make hundreds of thousands of dollars off my name, slandering me at that. If I was Cardi B, I would not allow Tasha to get away with that either. So the fact that Tasha has these bum-ass lawyers, the judge is asking for paperwork to be resubmitted because he doesn't understand what it is that they are submitted the first time. He's asking them to resubmit it. So that's a sign right there that she's going in the wrong directions already. When a judge is asking you to resubmit paperwork that you've already submitted, Tasha K's lawyers are still fucking up. They are still bums. They are still illiterate. They are still uneducated, and they still cost $14.99. They still cost $14.99. At the end of the day, she needs to just settle out of court with Cardi B. Be a woman about your shit for once in your life, Tasha. Be a woman about your shit and admit when you're wrong. Tell Cardi, this was just too much. We might as well let it go. I apologize and move the fuck on. Until you do that, you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer in this case, and you're going to make yourself look worse than you already do. And the Sweet Pea Diaries, we're going to be here every step of the way, making sure that we expose how you look, because it's unacceptable. It clearly was uncalled for. So you guys drop in the comments. Let me know what you think about this lawsuit. Cardi B is going to win. We all know this. But what do you think Tasha K is going to, what do you think she's going to do when she loses this? Do you think she's going to immediately take the videos down? You think she's going to, thank you, Yolanda. Do you think she's going to immediately take the videos down? Do you think that she's going to admit and apologize to Cardi B publicly? I'm anxious to know what you think about that. How do you think Tasha's going to handle having to take those videos down? Think she's going to sneak and take them down? Or you think she's just going to take them down without an explanation? That's what I think. I think she's going to take them down without anybody knowing she took them down. She's just going to sneak and take them bitches down. Exactly. Cardi's money is long. Oh, yeah, you can absolutely appeal anything. You can appeal anything. But what would you appeal? What would you even appeal? Why would you fight the fact that you cyberbullied someone? You made accusations that weren't true, and she did not deserve. So you guys, as always, I'm anxious to hear your feedback. We got to go. We have a reunion to host. Tune back in another half hour or so. We will be hosting the reunion for the Real Women of RVA, their reality show. Be sure to go over there, check out their channel. Your girl will be back in a half hour. You guys be sure to like, share, subscribe. As always, I holla. Tasha K, I'm on your ass. I'm on your neck. We are not scared of you, girl. My suggestion is that you sit your ass down somewhere and try to figure out how you can recover from this situation, how you can rebrand yourself and come back as a better woman and as a better YouTube personality. I think you need to totally start over from scratch. You need to rebrand yourself so that you can do other type of videos. You can do other type of material. It doesn't have to always be sensationalized and controversial. You might want to do, something that is uplifting for a change and have your fucking shark ass winos still watch you. Because as we all know, they will not watch you if it ain't no mess. So you are the cause of that. You did that to yourself. But maybe if you can rebrand, you can come back as a whole nother woman, and we can see, the woman that you can be. But I don't think you can be. I don't even think it's in you. I don't think it's in you. I just think that you just a nasty witch. That's just your disposition. You're not capable of being kind and considerate. So this is going to teach your ass a lesson. Cardi is absolutely going to teach your ass a lesson. You guys, I'll talk to you later. I'm out. I gotta go. Bye.